mast gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you. Welcome to the Swedish sunshine. We're so pleased that you're here today. Welcome to you, our Swedish and American friends, as we gather today to celebrate our Independence Day. Independence Day is one of the holidays where people in the United States come together to celebrate family, friends, and food. It is a holiday that is captured by the phrase displayed on the Great Seal of the United States, E pluribus unum, out of many, one. In fact, several of the most notable founding fathers of the United States, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, proposed this phrase in 1776 to be the motto of the newly founded United States, to reflect the determination to form a single country from a collection of states. As the United States has matured and changed over these past 236 years, the phrase E pluribus unum has come to represent the human patchwork that defines our country. Immigrants from the four corners of the globe have come to our shores out of the desire for a better life. They brought with them their cultures, traditions, and language that have gone on to contribute something unique, something distinctly American. Out of the many immigrants and cultures, we have formed one America. The melting pot, as we call it, is what gives the United States its strength and vitality. It is what defines us. It is what renews us. As the waves of immigrants have changed from generation to generation, they have all left their distinct mark on America. In fact, literally every country in the world has contributed a part of the beautiful, strong, and vibrant mosaic that is the United States. Swedes, who traveled from this very soil that we're standing on today, have made a distinct and indelible mark on their new country far to the west. In March of next year, we will celebrate the 375th anniversary of the crossing of the vast Atlantic Ocean by brave Swedes on a tiny ship, the Kalmar Nickel, to establish New Sweden at present-day Wilmington, Delaware. Along with their courage, they brought a pioneer spirit, they brought their ingenuity. An example of which is the log cabin, made famous as the birth home of Abraham Lincoln, and which is an iconic image of early America. Later, it was a descendant of Swedish immigrants who walked on the moon as an American astronaut, Buzz Aldrin. It was the descendants of Swedish immigrants who twice rose to the highest court in the land and became Chief Justices of the U.S. Supreme Court, Earl Warren and William Rehnquist. Swedes brought their interest in scholarship and higher learning to the United States and helped transform American higher education through the establishment of a number of famous colleges in the Midwest. Gustavus Adolphus College in Minnesota, Bethany College in Kansas, Augustana College in Illinois are just a few examples. In the early part of the 20th century, 1/5 of all Swedes had made the United States their home. In 1910, Chicago was effectively the Swedish-American capital, accommodating more than 100,000 people and making it the second largest Swedish city in the world, second only to Stockholm. Hence our theme today at our Independence Day party, Sweet Home Chicago. Sweden and the United States, through our historic bonds, continue to work together for a better today and brighter tomorrow. This can be seen in the many areas in which we cooperate now. We cooperate in helping refugees, motivated by the legacy of Raoul Wallenberg, who 100 years after his birth still inspires people in the United States and Sweden to help those less fortunate and to never choose to be indifferent. We cooperate to protect the beautiful Arctic and to combat the effects of climate change. We cooperate to advance internet freedom, which is of vital importance for future generations. It is not a coincidence that we've had so many important visitors from the United States to Sweden in just the last 6 months. From Secretary of Energy Stephen Chu to Olympic gold medalist Evan Lysichik to Assistant Attorney General Lanny Brewer and of course Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, who came to Sweden on a historic visit earlier this month. It is a tribute to the long and deep and strong ties and shared interests between the United States and Sweden that our government places such a high priority on maintaining and expanding this valuable and productive friendship. The Chicago theme of our celebration today is a reflection of the deep ties between Sweden and the United States. It is also because Chicago is a microcosm of the United States as a melting pot. When one wanders the streets of Chicago, one hears countless languages from all around the world and feels the global pulse in a city that beats with an American heart. Chicago is the home of our president, of our Secretary of State, and not least, my beautiful wife, Natalia, whose own family history is so representative of Chicago and of the United States. So without further ado, I want to turn over the mic to a true citizen of the great city we are showcasing today, my wife, Natalia.
Thank you. The story of Chicago and its proud citizens has always symbolized the story of the American dream to me. Coming to America carried with it a promise of opportunity, of hope, and the freedom to be yourself and be accepted and embraced for your individuality. I think that is what the 4th of July is all about. Like many Chicagoans, I am the daughter of immigrants. Growing up, our family always made July 4th a huge celebration. I remember neighborhood barbecues where Mexican Americans, Indian Americans, and Polish Americans would share beer and hot dogs and share stories of their American dream. These stories would often involve incredible early hardships, hard work, and eventual success. I often remember hearing the words, "Only in America could I have given my child this kind of life." This is something my own mother, who is here today crying, would often say. She came to Chicago from a small farm in the mountains of Poland with nothing, earned a stellar education, and gave me the best life she could possibly have. I wouldn't be here without you, Mom. Thank you. She's there with my daughter, Aurora, who's causing a ruckus. I'm so excited to have my mom here to celebrate in this beautiful home and this awesome country. And for her to see that Mark and I are trying to pass on the values of tolerance, hard work, and a sense of social responsibility that our two great countries, Sweden and America, share. Thank you all for coming to celebrate with us, and I want to just use this moment to say thank you each and every person at U.S. Embassy Stockholm. You all worked so hard and put so much creativity, and we will never forget this 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Thank you.
And so with that, I would like all of you to join Natalia and me in raising our glasses in a toast to the United States of America on its 236th birthday, and to nearly 4 centuries of history, friendship, and shared values between America and the Kingdom of Sweden. Skål!
Skål!